Okay, so another set of bonus questions for you guys. The Funk Brothers was the nickname given to a group of session musicians who provided backing for which record company's releases in the 1960s? These included Tears of a Clown, Baby Love, and I Heard It Through the Grapevine.
Motown Records.
Correct, Motown Records. Okay, which processed dairy product is the main ingredient of the cold soups tarator and kasik from Bulgaria and Turkey, respectively? In both dishes, it is mixed with cucumber, garlic, and herbs.
Yogurt.
Yes, yogurt is correct. And the final question for you guys, quote, more Catholic than the Pope, he challenged political reality. These words of the historian Robert Toombs refer to which British king, whose brief reign ended in exile to the court of Louis XIV after he was deposed in the Glorious Revolution?
James II.
Hey, what were you about to say? Go on. Okay, so I've got James the 7th and 2nd. It's the same person?
Yeah, so it's the 2nd James of England, 7th of Scotland.
Hey,
So,
have
yeah.
the point. I'll take your word for it. Well done. Right, I'm keen for you guys to have the opportunity to answer some questions because we're here to do this fairly. So I'm going to give you guys 3 bonus questions. You can confer on these. You can have a chat amongst yourselves. And see how you do. So first question is an arts and culture question. Which US state is the principal setting of both the 2021 miniseries WandaVision and part of the 2022 series Miss Marvel? It is also the main setting of the series Rami, Boardwalk Empire, House, and The Sopranos.
Pennsylvania.
I'm afraid not. Somebody in the crowd knew that? Bada bing, it's New Jersey. Correct. Okay, so next question for you guys. What are your programs of study? What's your... Yeah, that wasn't one of the questions. That's, yeah. Okay, don't worry. Maybe you don't want to answer that question in that case. Okay, so we'll go to a science question. What follows the prefixes hyper and hypo in terms that describe respectively elevation and deficiency of blood sugar levels outside the normal range?
Glycemic?
Glycemic. Glycemia is correct. Well done, guys. In all seriousness, it's really hard to be up here, and especially if things aren't going your way. So big shout out to these guys for pulling that through. Well done. And one more question for you. What 5-letter word appears in all of the following film titles? The winner in 2022 of the Academy Award for Best International Feature Film, a 2001 neo-noir film directed by David Lynch, and a 2011 film directed by Nicholas Winding Refn and starring Ryan Gosling.
Parasite.
I'm afraid not. No. Anyone in the audience? Drive. Were you just insulting me? Was that what it was? Just, yeah. Yeah, so we've got Drive. I've got Mulholland Drive. What was the first one? Drive my car. Okay, well done. I don't know. They're not written down. It's just says Drive. Okay, we'll do one more starter question. There's about a minute left. What is the surname of the two brothers, Jan and Nicholas, who respectively won the inaugural Nobel Prize in Economics in 1969 with Ragnar Frisch, and the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine in 1973 with Konrad Lorenz and Carl von Frisch? It's a Frisch Fest. Frisch's Week, yeah.
Schöne?
No, Tinbergen. Okay, one more starter question, and this will be the last round. So a straight line connecting Swansea and Birmingham would pass through which one of the UK's national parks?
Snowdonia?
I'm afraid not. Team 2? It's the Brecon Beacons, correct. Okay, so final 3 bonus questions go to Team 2. In the context of psychology, for what do the letters S and R stand in the term SR theory? Proposed by the US psychologist Edward Thorndike, it proposes that all human behavior is learned based on the relationship between a signal and a reaction to that signal.
Social reception?
Afraid not. Team 1, any guesses? Yeah, just if you want to.
Social relationships.
No, it's stimulus response is what the answer we're looking for. Question 2 for you guys. Popularized by Gordon Tullock and later by Anne Osborne Kruger, what term is used in economics to describe unproductive behavior in extractive institutions that manipulate a country's resources for personal gain? Tullock's paradox described its low costs relative to its gains.
Colonial praxis?
No, it's rent-seeking behavior. Let's have a boo for rent-seeking behavior. Ooh. Okay, and the final question of the round for you guys. You can confer on this. In titles of works by Henry Wallace, Benjamin West, Nicolas Poussin, and Jacques-Louis David, what 3 words precede the names Chatterton, Nelson, Germanicus, and Marat?
Ian?
No, it's the death of was the answer we were looking for. But well done for guessing. All right, let's have a massive round of applause for these guys. That is a really difficult thing to do. Thank you very much, teams. Well done. We're going to take a very short break in which we will throw the spotlight into you guys, and you can answer some of these horribly difficult questions. We're going to have a Kahoot quiz on screen, so feel free to get involved in that. There are some fruity tickets available as prizes. Otherwise, feel free to nip to Old Bar, grab yourself a drink, bring them in plastic cups, and we'll see you in 5 minutes. Thank you.
Are you running it? Who's running it? Huh? No, I'll just say like, are we ready to start kind of thing. Is everyone in that wants to be in? No? Okay, we'll wait. You're really good. We have Fruity tickets on the line, guest list tickets as well. So anytime you want to go to Fruity, you've got 3 tickets. You can skip a queue. That's the biggest, well, kind of. Yeah. Is everyone in that wants to be in? Final calls for the Kahoot. We're starting. Alex, let's go. You ready, everyone? This is the big competition. Can everyone read that? I'm ducking. Five seconds left. That works. Oh, well done. Well done, Jamie, who answered that quickest correctly. Next one. Whoa, a lot of answers flooded in there. A lot of people knew that one. Let's see. 17 people with the correct answer. We've got a clever bunch. Oh, Jamie's still top, just. Libby and Jute are coming up. Where are Libby and Jute? Oh, they're secret. You know what? 17 people got that answer in 5 seconds. 2 more seconds left. 20 people got that one right. A regular hexagon. Oh, that was a new first place, wasn't it? Whoa. One person knew that before it was on the screen. And I respect that. Even if that was random, I hope it was correct. "17 people got it correct again. Jeremy Clarkson, you're smashing it. I know this one. You do music. You sing. 18 people. Oh, the board is changing. It's question 6 out of 10. We're halfway, everyone. How we doing? Okay. Yes. Question 7. The flavor of rhubarb. Citric is lemon. That's all I know. Garlic. Oh, yes! Jeremy Clarkson, raise your hand. I want to be able to. Oh, okay, okay. Ticket for first and ticket for second, or 2 tickets for first? Yeah. We're actually doing first date. Oh, Cephas Mars, you're on fire. You're not in first, but you're on fire. Question 9. We're nearly at the end, everyone. Teams 3 and 4, are you both here? Yeah? Okay. Oh, slightly difficult one for people that. Only 10. Oh, it's all in the last question now. Louis, raise your hand. Where's Louis? Okay, okay. Final question, everyone. This could be make or break for Louis or Jeremy Clarkson. No. Ooh, slightly harder question, that one. Podium, 3rd place. Let's have a clap for 3rd place. Oh, who's in 3rd? I can't see who's won. Jeremy Clarkson. Oh, it's just a face. Who's just a face? Well done, 3rd place. Jeremy Clarkson, 2nd place. Congratulations. And Louis, you tipped it right at the end there in 1st place. Will you come down and just tell me your name and email, and we can give you 2 Fruity tickets and guest list whenever you want, so you can skip a queue. Teams 3 and 4, do you want to make your way up and get comfy, and we'll get started soon? Hiya. Oh, perfect. Amazing. Excited? I'm good, thanks. How are you? Oh, I thought you were gone. Is that until December or until March? I mean, you still enjoying it? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, fine. It's just no one expected what's going on to happen, so it's just a bit like, ugh. But no, it's good. The uni's changing. Of course, of course. Yeah, so get on the buzz in, and I'll tell you the codes in a second. You got on the buzz. They can go in sleep mode, and just as soon as you get unlocked, they'll come back in again. If there's any, everyone got on? I don't have a code yet. Okay, the buzz code. We'll start in a couple of minutes, but I'll give everyone the buzz code. So, 3, 4, 9, 6, 8, 2, and that's all. Amazing. We'll just get started then, shall we? Yeah? Everyone ready? Right, big round of applause for Team 3 and Team 4, everyone.
Okay, welcome back. So the first question is going to be fingers on buzzers, and then if you get one of those, we'll move to your team for the questions you can confer on. So fingers on buzzers for this. Founded in 1913 for employees of the Philips Electronics Company, Philips Sport Vereniging or Philips Sport Association is an official name of a club based in which European city? So that's Philips Sport Vereniging.
Berlin?
Afraid not. Team 4, do you have a guess?
Strasbourg.
No, any guesses from the audience? Eindhoven, it's PSV Eindhoven, Philips Sport Vereniging. Okay, so, yeah, that one doesn't count. Yes, absolutely correct, Bethan. Yeah, that's what everyone's waiting for, isn't it? So, Team 3, if you could start from the far end, if you could just introduce yourself, your name, where you're from, and what you're studying, please.
Hi, I'm Amy. I'm from Leeds and I'm studying for an MA in Art Gallery and Museum Studies.
I'm Ben. I'm from Belgium and I'm doing a PhD in mathematics.
Hi, I'm Doobie. I'm from Warwickshire and I'm studying for a BSc in Electronics and Music.
Hi there, my name's George. I'm from Bath and I'm doing a PhD in political science.
Hi, I'm Leanne. I'm from Malaysia and Germany, and I'm studying electronic and electrical engineering.
Hello, I'm Sholto. I'm from Leeds and I'm doing a bachelor's in Russian and philosophy.
Yes. Founded in 1913 for employees of the Philips Electric. Okay, so the first question, so fingers on buzzers for this one. What surname links all of the following? An American Civil War nurse and founder of the American Red Cross, the title character of a novel by Elizabeth Gaskell set in Manchester, and the alter ego of the superhero Hawkeye. And former Queen's Park Rangers footballer, if that helps.
Ferdinand?
No, afraid not. Any guesses from Team 3?
Cranford?
No, it's Barton. I won't make everyone boo Joey Barton. So the next starter question. So fingers on buzzers, anyone can answer. Which US critic wrote the 1964 essay Against Interpretation, in which she argues that criticism has become...
Susan Sontag?
Susan Sontag is correct. Well done. Okay, so Team 3, the next bonus questions are for you guys, so you can confer on these. In mathematics, what name is given to a form of notation used to describe how quickly the upper bounds of functions increase as their arguments tend toward infinity, commonly used in computer science to classify algorithms by speed?
Big O notation?
The big O notation, correct. So next question for you guys. Manchester, Nashua, and Concord are the 3 largest cities in which US state? Since 1920?
New Hampshire?
New Hampshire is correct. Well done. And the final bonus question for you. What period of Japanese history was marked by a system known in English as alternate attendance, which aimed to strengthen central control by requiring feudal lords to spend lengthy periods in the capital away from their families? It was in force from 1635 until the 1860s. Have a guess? Anything? I don't think you've got it. It's Tokugawa or Edo. Okay. So it might mean that in English. I'm not sure. So the next question is a starter question. So fingers on buzzers. Which German language novel takes the form of a collection of letters from the title character to his friend Wilhelm, beginning shortly after his move to the fictional village of Valheim, where he becomes involved in a love triangle with a young woman named Charlotte and her older fiancé, Albert? First published in 1774, it is considered one of the first novels of the Sturm und Drang movement in Germany. Fair enough. We'll skip that one. So the next, we'll do another starter question. Based on a series of lectures delivered from 1972, The Central Questions of Philosophy is a work by which British philosopher? The author of Language? Ben?
Bertrand Russell.
Afraid not. So we'll pass to team 4. I can finish the question. Which British philosopher? The author of Language, Truth and Logic? Any guesses?
Hume?
No, it's A.J. Ayer or Ayer. Freddie Ayer. Okay, so back to the starter questions. Named after a historical kingdom situated along its lower course, which river with its tributaries forms Africa's largest network of navigable waterways and has several cataracts, including the Inga Falls and Livingston Falls? A lake-like
The Serengeti?
I'm afraid not, no. Team 4, I'll finish the question for you. A lake-like expansion of the river, known as the Malabo Pool, is the location of the cities of Brazzaville and Kinshasa. So we're looking for a river. Feel free to have a guess.
Nile.
No, it's the Congo, the other one. Okay, what three-word Latin term for a narrative technique originates in Horace's Ars Poetica, where he praises Homer for beginning the Iliad, not ab ovo, or from the egg of Leda? Ben?
In medias res.
In medias res is correct. Okay, so 3 more bonus questions for you guys. Situated directly east of Manitoba, which Canadian province has natural borders including Hudson Bay and the St. Lawrence Great Lakes chain? It is home to about 1/3 of the country's
Ontario?
population. Is Ontario. Correct. So the next bonus question for you. What short word of Swiss-German origin is used to mean an attempt, usually abortive, to overthrow a government by force, such as those by Kapp in Berlin in 1920 and by Hitler in Munich in 1923?
Kutch?
Putsch. Very close. I'm sorry. Okay, so another starter question. What papal name is shared by the first and to date only Dutch Pope, elected in 1522, and the first and to date only English Pope, elected in 1154? What papal name do they share?
Thomas?
No, afraid not. Any guesses on team 4?
Benedictine.
No, it's Adrian, I'm afraid. Okay. In 2017, Rachel Morrison became the first woman nominated for the Academy Award for Best Cinematography for her work on which film? Directed by Dee Reese, it stars Jason Mitchell and Garrett Hedlund as two World War II veterans dealing with racism and PTSD following their return.
All Quiet on the Western Front. No.
No, I'm afraid not. Team 3, I'll finish the question. Two World War II veterans dealing with racism and PTSD following their return to rural Mississippi. No, that was Mudbound. Okay, so back to another starter question. Measured in units of newtons per square meter, which eponymous physical property of a material describes the ability of that material to resist stretching and deformation in one direction?
Pressure.
No, I'm afraid not. Team 4, I'll finish the question for you. Named after a British polymath,
Elasticity.
No, it's Young's modulus. Hey, we're back to the fun stuff. Okay. Okay, so one more starter question. Bubble, heap, cube, shell, merge, and quick can all precede what short single word in the names of algorithms used in computer science?
A sort.
Sort is correct. Well done. Okay, so 3 bonus questions for Team 3. From an old Norse word meaning heap, what term is used in rugby union for a close gathering of players around the ball when it is on the ground?
Scrum?
I'm afraid not. The answer is ruck. So the second question for Team 3. The name of what academic discipline follows donut, edible, and paw in the titles of 21st century books by Kate Raworth, Arjun Chang, and the Nobel laureates Abhijit B. Banerjee and Esther Duflo? Any guesses from the audience? Go on, shout out. It's economics. Yeah. Okay, so the last bonus question for Team 3. What 5-letter word can mean all of the following? In electronic music and hip-hop, a sample taken from a portion of a drum solo that forms the rhythmic basis of the track. A commonly used command.
A break.
It's a break. Well done. Okay, so plenty of time, Team 4. We're just about halfway through. So this is another starter question. What 3-word name was given to the polity created in 1922 by the Anglo-Irish Treaty that ended the Irish War of Independence? This polity was independent.
Sinn Féin?
Afraid not. The polity was independent of the UK, but had dominion status within the British Empire. So Team 4, you can have a stab. Oh no. It's okay. Do we need to reset?
Two-state solution.
Afraid not. It's the Irish Free State. Do we need to reset the buzzers? We're just going to reset the buzzers. 1 second.
So the new code, 657034. 657034.
Okay, so back to another starter question. An adaptation by Wendy Carlos of Henry Purcell's Music for the Funeral of Queen Mary is the title music of which 1975 film directed by Stanley Kubrick?
Clockwork Orange.
Clockwork Orange is correct. Well done. Filmed in Leeds, apparently, some of that in an underpass in Leeds. Hey, we're all learning something tonight, aren't we? So you guys get 3 bonus questions now, so you can confer on these. So do talk amongst yourselves. Sometimes known as turf, what substance did Seamus Heaney refer to as kind black butter, melting and opening underfoot? This brown deposit is formed by incomplete decomposition of plant remains in wetlands, and until 2020 was mined to be used to fire a number of power stations in Ireland.
Is it peat?
It is peat. Well done. Second question for you is a science question. So we're looking for a three-word term here. An object that moves such that its acceleration toward a central point is always proportional to its distance from that point is said to exhibit what form of movement?
Centripetal force.
No, the answer on here is simple harmonic motion. Sounds lovely. Question number 3 for you guys. The Islamic mathematician Al-Kharajhi is widely credited with the earliest known work on what elementary algebraic theorem relating to the expansion of any expression in the form x plus y raised to a positive integer power n. Pass. That was binomial theorem or binomial expansion. Not, I'm assuming no mathematicians on this team, which makes it difficult in fairness. So, okay, so another starter question. So things on buzzers, please. The US scholar Turrell Wiley gives his name to a system of transliteration for what Asian script? Used, for example, to write Dzongkha, the national language of Bhutan. No, we'll skip that one. So another starter question. Used since the 18th century to refer generally to the depiction of or borrowing from Asian cultures in art, what word has the more specific meaning?
Orientalism.
Orientalism is correct. Well done. So 3 bonus questions for team 4. John Savage's 2019 book, This Searing Light, The Sun and Everything Else, is an oral history of which British band formed in Salford in 1976. They released only 2 studio albums, 1980's Closer and their 1979 debut, Unknown Pleasures.
Is it James?
No, it's Joy Division. Okay, is that the last bonus question? Sorry, I've lost count now. That was 1, okay. Okay, so the next bonus question for Team 4. The principle of balanced lifestyle known as livity and the form of diet known as ital are associated with which religious movement? Its name comes from the pre-coronation name of a ruler of Ethiopia.
Mazeism.
No, it's Rastafarianism. So the final question for Team 4. What traditional Welsh food product is made from the seaweed Porphyra umbilicalis, boiled for several hours and then pureed with seasoning into a dark green gelatinous paste?
I can't think of any Welsh food. Welsh cake.
Fair enough. It's wrong, unfortunately. The answer is lava bread or bara lava, let's say. Okay, so starter question. So fingers on buzzers for this one. Born in 1644, which English Quaker, an early advocate for a democratic United States of Europe, was for a time the world's largest non-royal landowner, and in 1681 founded an American colony that would become the modern state that bears his family name?
Caroline?
Afraid not. Team 4, would you like to have a guess?
Louisiana. I don't
No. The answer was Penn, William Penn. Let's have a boo for landowners, royal or otherwise. Yeah. Sorry. So, starter question once more. Meaning repository, the German word Lagerstatt denotes a sedimentary deposit containing an extraordinary abundance or quality of what? Major examples include the Solnhofen limestone, the Rhynie chert, and the Burgess shale. Things and buzzers?
Sedimentary?
Afraid not. Team 4, any guesses?
It's steel.
No, it's fossils. So back to another starter question. According to Geoffrey of Monmouth's 12th century work, History of the Kings of Britain, which exiled Trojan prince and great-grandson of Aeneas was the first king of the Britons, his name being the Latin for heavy and shared by a notable Roman orator and statesman?
Alfred.
No. Team 3, any guesses? No. The answer was Brutus. Okay, so there's about a minute left. So I think it's probably quite tight, this one, at the moment. So the next starter question. Edward Castleman and Will Ladislaw are the first and second husbands of the heroine of which novel? The novel is set in the 1830s, approximately 4 decades.
Middlemarch.
Middlemarch is correct. Yeah. Okay, so 3 questions for you, Team 3. What short term is used in all of these ways? In statistical hypothesis testing for 1 minus the probability of type 2 error, in mathematics for the index or exponent of a real number, and in physics for the rate with respect to time at which work is done.
Power?
Power is correct. 5 points. Okay, the second bonus question for you. In which modern-day country are the locations of the ancient cities of Patara and Xanthos? They were capital cities of the Lycian people who flourished in 15th to 14th centuries BC and who are referenced by Homer in the Iliad as allies of the Trojans.
Cyprus?
Afraid not, it's Turkey. And I think this will be the final question of the round. I need a 2-word term here. Gottfried Leibniz and Émilie du Châtelet used the term vis viva to describe what concept in physics? It appears as a positive term in formulas for the Hamiltonian and the Lagrangian in classical mechanics. Ending on a high, it's kinetic energy. Okay, let's have a massive round of applause for teams 3 and 4. Who's our winner? Winners are team 3. Congratulations. Okay, we've got one more Kahoot quiz if you'd like to stick around and take part in that. And then we'll get on with our final round in about 5 minutes from now.
It's Kahoot time, everyone. the reason why we're all here, and I know it. It's all right. I hope everyone's excited. We've got more fruity tickets on the go. Yeah. Thank you, team. How are we doing? Is everyone in that wants to be in? No? That's fine. We'll wait a couple more minutes. We've got fruity tickets on the line. This is serious. Is everyone in? We're going to start. Let's go, Alex. Ten more seconds on this one. My head's not on the way, is it? No. 11 people got that one. Question number 2. $37 people. Whoa, a lot of people got that one right. Penny, where's Penny? Where's Penny? Smashing it. Get in. You want those fruity tickets. I know it. Whoa. 30 people knew that within 5 seconds of that. Question number 4. $37. Oh. 15 people got that one. Oh. Pope Adrian. Where's Pope Adrian? Smashing it. Well done. Pope Adrian, weren't you Jeremy Clarkson? Right. Question number 8, we're nearly there. But we know it's make or break. Oh, I know this one. $5 on this one. Oh, split answers on that one. Alex, where's Alex? Smashed it. Last one. No, last 2. Oh, it's all to play for. All to play. Who's El Español? Last one. Someone knew that. We're not even within a second. And I just respect it if it's a guess. I respect that more. Last one. Who's getting those fruity tickets? Who has got them? 2 fruity tickets on guest list whenever you want. 15 people got that one. What a send off. 3rd place, we have Jeremy Clarkson. I like that one. 2nd place, we have El Español. 1st place, we have Alex. Smashed it. If you will just go to Natasha, who will get your email just for the tickets, for your fruity tickets. Thanks so much, everyone, for joining in that Kahoot. We'll be starting again in 2 more minutes. So teams 5 and 6. Start making your way up, get comfy, and we'll be nearly there. Thanks, everyone.
Far away here. Please listen.
It's not on, is it? Everyone nervous? Everyone nervous? Like no one. We are recording. Guys. Sorry. Vibes. I'll take the vibe. Okay. Go easy. You make a big face. You get to the final. Brilliant.
Amazing. We're about to get started again, everyone. So I'll do the buzz code again. Also, just again, as a reminder to everyone that tonight is acting as also a fundraiser. It's been really great to see some of donations come through. If anyone hasn't bought a ticket for tonight, do feel free to add onto that QR code and donate the £2 that would have been for the ticket on Engage. Anything is extremely welcome and helpful, and we thank everyone for the support so far. So, but let's make a team. So is everyone ready to hear the code? Yeah? So we have 897201. Amazing, we're all in. And just before as this is tonight our final round for the evening, so just a few thanks before we wrap up and all head off. So a huge thanks to LSTV who are filming as we speak. This means that you can share links with families and send what you've been up to on a Friday night, and I'm sure they'll be very happy it's here. Again, another huge thanks to the events team and technical team who've been helping us out. Again, and another thanks to Lucas, Alex, and Dan, who are all been helping and have been busy on Excel spreadsheets, figuring out all the points, and Dan for being our hostess with the mostess. And a huge thank you to everyone who's donated and everyone for supporting their friends and just being here. It's been a really fun night. And again, a huge final thank you to all the competitors who have been up on the stage, it's scary, and have entered and given it their best shot. Amazing. Let's get into it.
Okay, final round. Friday night, final round. Let's have lots of energy in the room for this one. Lots of whooping and cheering and supporting for these guys. So if we can move from right to left, if you guys could introduce us. It's left to right, isn't it, from where you're sat? Yeah. Your name, where you come from, and what you're studying, please.
Hi, my name's Ingrid. I am from sunny Stoke-on-Trent, and I'm doing a PhD in media and communications.
Hi, I'm Callum. I'm from Oldham and I'm doing a Masters in Physics.
Hi, I'm Jayan. I'm from Leicester and I'm studying a Masters in Mechatronics and Robotics.
Hi, I'm Angus. I'm from Manchester and I'm studying Politics, Philosophy and Economics.
Hi, I'm Luke. I'm from Oxford and I'm studying Masters in Mechanical Engineering.
Hi, I'm Amber. I'm from Cambridgeshire and I'm studying English Lit and Creative Writing.
Hi, I'm Harry. I'm from Brighton and I'm studying a PhD in Transport Economics.
Okay, let's get started. So the first question will be a starter question, so fingers on buzzers. In physical geography, what four-letter term denotes a ridge of deposited sand or sediment that extends? Spit is correct. Yeah, 10 points. So the next set of questions for you guys are bonus questions, so you can confer on these. A product of its mass and the square of its distance to the reference axis. A body's resistance to the application of torque is known as its moment of what?
Inertia.
Inertia is correct. 5 points. On the 11th of September 1297, which battle of the First War of Scottish Independence was fought near the River Forth between Scottish forces led by William Wallace and Andrew de Moray, and an English army commanded by the Earl of Surrey, after which Wallace was knighted and acquired the title of Guardian of Scotland?
Five.
Afraid not, it's the Battle of Stirling Bridge. Braveheart, isn't it? William Wallace. Which moon of Jupiter is believed to have a large subsurface liquid water ocean containing twice as much water as all of Earth's oceans combined? Named after the mother of King Minos, it is the smallest of the Galilean moons.
Europa.
Europa is correct. So another starter question. So fingers on buzzers for this one, please. In 1929, All good? In 1929, the Ukrainian-American scientist George Gamow formulated what model, or Gamov probably, formulated what model to describe the properties of atomic nuclei? It proposes that given sufficient energy, the spherical nucleus forms a dumbbell shape and then splits at the neck, releasing energy.
Orbital.
Afraid not. Team 6, any guesses? No, it's the liquid drop model. So another starter question. In human anatomy, what adjective is applied to the 5 vertebrae below the thoracic vertebra? The lowest?
Lumbar.
The lumbar is correct. Yeah. Okay, so 3 bonus questions for team 5. In Japanese architecture, what term denotes a type of flooring material comprising a rectangular mat typically twice as long as wide, with a thick straw base and a soft rush cover with cloth borders?
Like a satu mat?
No, it's tatami. Did you know that? Yeah, it's in there somewhere. So the next question for you guys, I need the name of a molecule here. The French biochemists Francois Jacob and Jacques Monod are best known for their work on a cluster of bacterial genes, or operon, regulating the metabolism of what disaccharide of primarily animal origin?
Taurine.
No, it's lactose. I didn't understand a word of that question. Don't worry. And one more bonus question for you guys. The House of Bernadotte has reigned consistently in which country since 1818 after the childless King Charles XIII adopted one of Napoleon's marshals?
Then Helena.
No, the answer is Sweden. So back for another starter question. So fingers on buzzers for this one. In linguistics, dialects of Arabic are often classified into 2 broad types, sedentary and what? The term comes...
Is it Egyptian?
Afraid not. Team 5, I'll finish the question for you. The term comes from a word meaning desert dwellers and refers to the nomadic inhabitants of the deserts of the Arab world. Any guesses? No, sorry, I should.
Bedouin? Bedouin?
Yeah, Bedouin is correct. Well done. So 3 more bonus questions for Team 5. Indicating 2 quite separate watercourses, what name appears along with the Portuguese for north and south in the names of Brazilian states whose capitals are Natal and Porto Alegre?
Azores?
No, it's Rio Grande. So the next bonus question for you. In 1781, which French astronomer published an eclectic catalogue of deep sky objects created to help with his work hunting comets and is still in use today?
Pascal?
No, it's Messier, Charles Messier. That was the last one, wasn't it? Sorry, I'm losing track at this point. So another starter question for everyone. So fingers on buzzers. Which historical region of France takes its name from a Germanic tribe that migrated?
Burgundy.
Burgundy is correct. Yeah. So 3 more starter questions for Team 5. Known for his exploration of the west coast of Africa around the 5th century BCE, Hanno the Navigator was a naval explorer from what ancient empire?
Roman.
That's not the answer. I've just lost my place on the sheet. Sorry. But it wasn't. That wasn't right. The answer was Carthage. Okay. So the next bonus question for you: what letter of the Greek alphabet shares its name with a water-dwelling humanoid in Japanese folklore? Often depicted with a bowl on its head, it is said to like cucumber.
Is it Kappa?
It is Kappa. Yeah, well done. And the last bonus question for you: what 4-letter term denotes all of these? In optics, a straight line passing through the geometrical center of a lens. In anatomy, the second vertebra. And in mathematics, a fixed reference line for the measurement of coordinates.
Atlas.
It's axis, I'm afraid. So back for another starter question. The name of what invertebrate links all of these? A nickname of Louis XI of France. A 1990... Luke?
Worm.
Afraid not. Team 5, I'll finish the question for you. A 1994 sculpture by the artist Louise Bourgeois. A New World monkey with thumbless hands, and a long-legged rest for a snooker cue.
Spider.
Spider's correct. Well done. So we come to you guys for the next 3 bonus questions. Which slow-moving nocturnal mammal has a name derived from Malay words meaning rolling over, referring to its habit of curling into a ball when threatened? It is sometimes called the scaly anteater.
Armadillo.
No, it's a pangolin. The reign of which English king saw the designation of the cathedrals of Bristol, Chester, Oxford, Gloucester, and Peterborough known as the cathedrals of the new foundation during a period of major religious change?
Henry VIII.
It's Henry VIII. Correct. The next question for you. What 2-word term originates from a 1970 article by Japanese roboticist Masahiro Mori, in which a line graph plotted people's emotional responses to robots of increasingly humanoid appearance and showed a steep dip in empathy as the resemblance approached verisimilitude? It denotes the phenomenon whereby highly lifelike computer-generated figures trigger unease and revulsion in humans. They can confer.
Uncanny Valley.
Yeah, the Uncanny Valley. Well done. Okay, plenty of time, Team 6. You're on the unlucky side of the table tonight. So another starter question. Which series of role-playing video games posits that an ancient spacefaring people called the Protheans observed and cultivated humanity at a primitive stage of development?
Is it Alien?
It's not Alien, I'm afraid. Team 6, I'll finish the question for you. The main series narrative centers on elite space soldier Commander Shepard.
Halo.
No. Someone shout that out. Come on, we're doing something here. No, the answer is Mass Effect. So the next question is another starter question. Subtitled The Matter, Form and Power of a commonwealth, ecclesiastical and civil. Which 17th century treatise formulated the concept of the social contract between an absolute ruler and the ruled? Its frontispiece, Luke?
Bill of Rights.
No. Team 5, I'll finish the question for you. Its frontispiece engraving contained words that can be translated as, "There is no power on earth to be compared with him," in reference to the biblical monster mentioned in Job, after which the work is named. No guess? No, the answer is Leviathan. So we'll do another starter question. So things on buzzers. What short adjective links all of these? The US rock band who released the 1976 single Don't Fear the Reaper, the best-selling 12-inch single of all time released in 1983 on Factory Records, and a 1959 studio album by jazz trumpeter Miles Davis.
Blue.
It is Blue. Well done. Is that Blue Monday? New Order. Yeah. Mancunian answer in New Order's Blue Monday, I think. So 3 bonus questions for Team 6. First observed by the physicist Heike Kamerlingh-Onnes in extremely cold mercury, a material in which electrical resistance is 0 and into which weak magnetic fields cannot penetrate, is known by what term?
Superconductor.
Superconductor is correct. 5 points. Second question for you. Catherine of Siena is one of 4 female saints given the title Doctor of the Church by the Catholic Church in recognition of the importance of her doctrinal writings to Roman Catholic theology. Name any one of the other 3.
St. Francis.
No, I'm afraid not. I've got Teresa of Avila, Therese of Lisieux, and Hildegard of Bingen. Could have had. I'm sure they were on the tip of your tongues, respectively. So the last bonus question for you. What term has been used by activists such as Angela Davis to denote the interrelation of government crime policies and the privatization of prison facilities, particularly in the US? It was coined by analogy with an expression credited to Dwight Eisenhower.
Prison industrial complex.
Correct, the prison industrial complex. Okay, so we're back for another starter question. Which widely used pH indicator is water-soluble dye extracted from certain lichens, chiefly Rochella tinctoria? It is one of the oldest forms of indicator with a... Sorry, Jane?
Litmus.
Litmus is correct. Well done. So 3 bonus questions for you. Involving... You all right? Is it running? Okay. Involving the oxidization of impurities in crude iron, the Bessemer process was the first inexpensive process used in the production of which metal alloy?
Steel.
Steel is correct. Well done. In a series of films beginning in 1992, which horror character created by Clive Barker is depicted as the vengeful spirit of a lynched black artist? Nia DaCosta's 2021 film reframes him as a hive of murdered black souls and suggests that he can be summoned in self-defense. Candyman is correct. Well done. And the last one for you. In which decade were all of the following pieces of classical music premiered? Ravel's piano version of Le Tombeau de Couperin, Rachmaninoff's choral symphony The Bells, Der Rosenkavalier by Richard Strauss, and Igor Stravinsky's ballet Petrushka.
$17.80.
No, nobody likes the classical music questions on University Challenge, do they? It's 1910s, I'm afraid. So there's about 5 minutes left, team. So another starter question, please. What 6-letter word precedes outlaw in the title of a memoir by Kate Bornstein and trouble in the title of a work by the feminist philosopher Judith Butler, both published? Ingrid?
Gender.
Gender is correct. Well done. Okay, so first bonus for you. What two-letter word begins all of these expressions taken from French? An exclamation meaning no, the opposite. An idiom meaning to be thoroughly informed on a subject. And a person who carries out housework or childcare in exchange for board and lodging.
Like AU.
Oh, AU is correct. So second question for you. Which of the classical elements is associated with the Yoruba deity Shango, the Hindu god Agni, the Norse giant Logi, the Roman god Vulcan, and the Greek titan Prometheus?
Gold.
It's fire, I'm afraid. And the last bonus question for you. Referring to a political and economic system, what single word completes the title of the major work by Max Weber, The Protestant Ethic and the Spirit of what?
Capitalism.
Yeah, correct, it's capitalism. Let's have a big boo for capitalism. Okay, so another starter question. Oh, we have fun on Friday nights at LUU, let me tell you. So, starter question, fingers on buzzers. In chemistry, what adjective is used to denote any of a large class of notably stable and saturated compounds, such as benzene, that have alternate double and single... Luke?
Aromatic.
Aromatic is correct. Well done. Okay, so 3 bonus questions for you. I need a single word answer here. What personal pronoun appears in titles of all of the following television series? A 2020 coming-of-age drama directed by Luca I can never pronounce that, Guadagnino, set on a US military base in Italy. A 2021 sitcom created by Nida Manzoor about a Muslim female punk band. And a 2022 miniseries by George Pelecanos and David Simon, an account of corruption in the Baltimore Police Department's Gun Trace Task Force.
Your.
Afraid not, it's we. So this is a science question. The families Lolliginidae and Omer-Strephidae include the principal edible species of what cephalopod, the common name of which appears within the title of a TV series created by Hwang Dong-hyuk?
Squid.
Squid is correct. Well done. And the last question for you. Sun-bleached bones were the most wonderful against the blue. That blue that will always be there as it is now after all man's destruction is finished. These are the words of which Wisconsin-born artist, often referred to as the mother of American modernism?
Pass.
Team 5, do you have a guess?
O'Keefe.
George O'Keefe. Well done. Well done. Okay, so this will be the last round of the whole night. Let's have loads of cheers and whoops for this one. Okay, so one more starter question, teams. Known for its work in conflict zones, which prominent humanitarian NGO was established in Paris in 1971? Ingrid?
Doctors Without Borders.
Yeah, Médecins Sans Frontières or Doctors Without Borders. Correct. And 3 final bonus questions for you. Green fluorescent protein, also known as GFP, is commonly used in biology for applications such as fluorescence microscopy. From what type of marine animal, closely related to corals and sea anemones, was GFP originally isolated?
Algae?
No, it's jellyfish, I'm afraid. Why was there outrage at that? Okay, next question for you. The London label PC Music is closely associated with which Scottish musician who is credited with pioneering the hyperpop genre with albums such as Product?
Biffy Clyro.
No, it's Sophie is the answer. R.I.P. Sophie. And final question for you guys tonight. I need the common name of a plant here. In 1983, the US scientist Barbara McClintock won the Nobel Prize for Physiology or Medicine for her discovery of transposons or jumping genes through studying kernel pigmentation in which cereal plant, first domesticated in Mexico over 7,000 years ago.
Corn.
It's corn. Okay, that's the end of our auditions for tonight. Let's have a massive round of applause for all of our contestants this evening.
Yeah, perfect. And our winners for that round were this team. So another round of applause, please. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming along. We're going to put the QR code again for any last-minute donations, if anyone wanted to scan it. Again, thank you so much to everyone who has come along and competed. We will be emailing those successful in a few days. We don't work on the weekends, so expect it after that. But we'll be here really soon. And thank you so much for everyone that joined in. And we had loads of fun. A final quick one from a request from our activities team. We don't actually have a quiz society. So if any of you did want to get together and form a quiz society, it's clearly popular. Do get in touch with our activities team and we can provide funding and other opportunities like this. So that's just a quick one. If anyone's thought that they've really enjoyed tonight, we don't have a quiz society. Out of the 400 societies that we do have, a quiz one isn't one. So I hope you all have a lovely night. Those who might be going to Fruity, I hope you enjoy it. Those who've got free tickets for another time, enjoy it. Thanks so much, everyone.